Dyson Sphere Program. What if it was possible to build a ring world? Part 1. Dyson Sphere Program is a game where you control a technological advanced robot tasked with building across planets, gas giants, star system and iron star cluster, from the smallest galaxy to the largest. The main objective is to construct a sphere around star to harvest their energy, efficiently creating a nuclear plant on a solar system scale to advanced technology. As you might know, the performance of a video card and processor significantly impact efficiency, but power consumption remains a concern. While the game is well optimized, constructing multiple systems and spheres without additional optimization modes can be challenging. It's also essential to have a high-performance motherboard, ideally with multiple processors, more RAM and powerful video card, possibly more than one. Mods mainly help by turning off the rendering of the sphere, making it invisible. It's also advisable to use the most efficient buildings and energy network with logistics. The game does not have official multiplayer support, but there is a mod available for this purpose. For multiplayer, you'll need software like Hamachi or ZeroTier to connect over the internet. Ideally, the server should be hosted by a player with high-performance hardware or a dedicated server hub, as free public servers are rare. This is to ensure smooth gameplay in the latest stages, where you don't want 1 second in the game to feel like 5 seconds in real time, at best, with a frame rate of 30 FPS. The game might slow down significantly, especially in the later stages with around 16 build systems. If you solve the issue of hardware enchainment, it would be great to have a ring around the sun. Perhaps not just one per system and not within a single system, but rather across a major meridian to accommodate extensive buildings along the equator. For example, if you have this structure, then you can achieve maximum length for plane filters or strange matter. The equator of planets often falls short, and I personally prefer creating a large logistic hub, crafting facility or smelter instead of mining deposit. A combined facility for mega buildings, assembly or search cubes would be ideal. Systems with at least one gas giant are optimal for early and mid-game. While there is a mod to address this, it would be beneficial if the developers add this mega structure as an option similar to the Dyson Sphere. Ideally, this mega structure could be two-sided with one side always in daylight and the other in darkness, including a seamless transition and gravity changes when moving between sides. Such a structure would require new resources and mechanics. For instance, a new rocket could be introduced with a recipe including deuterium fuel, a quantum chip which could be replaced with a processor, and a ring world component. The recipe might involve 12 frame materials, 10 foundation pieces, and 20 reinforcement thrusters or 50 supermagnetic rings. Enchanting vein utilization will improve the unity and speed of resource extraction. Having access to water, oil, hydrogen, deuterium, exit, fires and other advanced resources is crucial, ideally across different gas giants and planets. However, perfect systems do not exist without mods, which can undermine the essence of exploration and building. For example, once I had a system lacking magnets and exit, but featured 2 different gas giants and organic planet, with the sun providing a luminosity level of 710. Equivalent to the sphere efficiency. It's well known that multiplying sphere within one system and using rocket instead of solar sails can yield more energy. Conclusion. The game is well optimized, but having official multiplayer support and additional mega structure would greatly change the experience. This would address the issue of having a sufficiently long and wide equator with nearly unlimited buildable space, and introduce more in-game objectives and achievements. The ring world should be built on a grand scale, not too close to the star or within the planet's orbit, as its mid to late game project require a structure larger and farther from the star. PS. Entering the game can be overwhelming due to the time investment, so I used all screenshots for reference. If you enjoyed this and want more content about the game, please leave a comment.